Here we go. Friday movement session. Friday movement session. 30 minutes to feel good. 30 minutes to get rid of all the tension and the stress and to feel good in your body. So we got about 8-9 minutes of a yoga warm-up, 15 minutes of weights, and then an 8-9 minute at the end, and we'll be good to go. So we're going to start in a tabletop because that'll help us just kind of wake up the spine a little bit. So bring your palms right below your shoulders. Knees right underneath the hips. As you inhale, lift your chin and look up. As you exhale, push into the hands and look towards your belly button. Inhale, lift your chin, roll your shoulders back, push into the hands. As you exhale, press into the hands, round the spine. We got one more here. Deep breath in, lift your chin, roll your shoulders back. Big breath out as you press into the hands. All right, when you're ready, from here, go ahead and straighten both legs. Find your first plank pose, so spin your biceps forward, plug into the hands, draw the belly in, take a deep breath in. And then lift the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Do it again, inhale, come forward, plank pose on your tippy toes. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. So maybe bend your knees really deep in down dog, right? Like let your down dog feel good. One more time, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Pedal out the feet, yogis, create movement in the lower body. Bring in some awareness into your hands as you press there to lengthen through the arms. And then bring your toes to touch and take your right leg high. Bend the knee and just start to fan it open, right? No stress, no force, no struggle. Just kind of see what happens here. Find a little space, press into those hands, open up those shoulders, and then release the foot to the floor. And hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. So trying to rinse that out here. Take that left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, right? And push into the hands. So you open up the chest a little bit, open up the shoulders. Maybe you lower your right heel a tiny bit. And then release the foot to the floor. Go ahead and walk your hands back towards your feet. Oh man, find a nice fold here. So bend your knees. Maybe your thighs and your chest connect, right? Maybe you kind of bend your knees enough for that to happen. That feels really good. And then if you want some movement, you can wiggle side to side. You want some arm space, you can interlace the hands. Let your neck get long, let your hips get high. Take a breath in. And a big breath out. Take a breath in. And a big breath out. Shake it out. Shake that head out. Take that head out. Take one more big breath here. One more big breath out. And then bring your hands to your hips. Press through your feet. Come all the way up to stand. Little back bend at the top. So elbows back, heart lifts. And then come back to center. I hope you feel good already. Inhale, reach your arms high. Big reach. Look up at your thumbs. On your exhale, fold forward. Reach for your toes. Reach for your toes, yogis. Step it back, plank pose. Nice and strong. Come on your tippy toes. Lower all the way, nice and slow. Cobra, right? Kind of lifting your chest, squeezing your elbows back. You can come up on the fingertips here, or you can take your up dog. Press into the hands and lift the chest. Press into your feet here, and then lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose, and a big breath out. All right, look forward, bend your knees, walk or hop to your hands. Andrew, you got it. I can feel you hopping. Inhale, reach up high, look up at your thumbs, big stretch. Let this feel good, right? No tension, no struggle, all breath. Exhale, fold forward. Plank pose, nice and strong. Send it back, draw the belly in. Lower slowly, lower slowly. Up dog, palms press, or your fingertips, or your cobra. Do what feels good in your body today. And then send it back, downward facing dog. Oh, feels good. Take a breath in. Find more space as you breathe out. Maybe it's just a longer exhale. Maybe that's your more space, right? Look forward, your knees, walk or hop to your hands. Breath brings you up. So deep breath in, look up, reach up, bend your back. Big breath out as you fold. Big breath out as you fold. Step it back, nice and strong, nice and strong. Lower slowly, so you build strength on the way down. Up dog, breathe in, open the chest, fingertips if you're taking your cobra, and then send it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose, and a big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, walk or hop to your hands. Breath brings you up. We're going to add the lunge here, okay? On your exhale, fold forward. Right foot steps back, all the way back and to the right. Left arm goes high. Left arm goes high. I'm feeling step back lunges today for some reason. Take a deep breath in. Look up at your thumb. On your exhale, hand to the mat. Step forward and fold. Bring it all the way up. Big breath in. Reach up. Look up. Bend your back. Big breath out as you fold. As you fold, little space between your feet. This time, the left foot shoots back to the left side of the mat. Right arm goes high. Look up at that thumb. Breathe in. Find a little space as you breathe out, warming up the body. Take one more big breath here. And then when you're ready, step it back. High plank, all the way or halfway. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, send it back. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Ha. Big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, walk or hop. Do it again. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Let go of anything that's weighing us down. Right foot steps back to the right corner of the mat. Left arm goes to the sky. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Look up at that thumb, breathe in. As you exhale, hand to the mat, step forward and fold. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Exhale, fold. Left leg shoots back. Right arm goes high. Right arm goes high. Look up at that right thumb. You can always tap the back knee down. Right? Look up at that thumb. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Hands to the mat. Step back. Plank pose. Lower slowly to your belly. Or halfway. Up dog. Breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Take a breath in through your nose. Send your chest closer to your legs. So bend your knees. Create movement. Look forward. Bend your knees. Push in your hands. Walk or hop. Breath brings you up. Deep breath in. Reach up, look up, bend your back. Big exhale as you fold. Let it go. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Right foot steps back, all the way back. Left arm goes high. Just opening up the body. Take a deep breath in. Look up at that thumb. Big breath out. Find the twist. You got one more breath here. Back leg is strong. And then step forward and fold. Getting into those hips. Inhale, reach high. Bend your back. Bend your back. Bend your back. Exhale, fold, let it go. Let it go. Left foot steps back, big step. Right arm goes high. Look up at that right thumb. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. You got one more breath here. And then when you're ready, step it back, plank pose. Nice and strong, lower all the way or halfway. Up dog, breathe in, press into the hands. Down dog as you breathe out. Take a breath in through your nose. And take a big breath out. Bend your knees, lift your hips. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more set. Look forward, bend your knees, walk or hop to your hands. Breath brings you up. So inhale, look up, bend your back. Exhale, fold, let it go. All right, last set. Right leg goes back. Right palm comes flat or to a block. Left arm goes high. Look up at that left thumb. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. One more breath here, big breath in. And then when you're ready, step forward and fold. Step forward and fold. One more time on the other side. Inhale, reach up high. Oh, lift your chin. Exhale, fold, let it go. Let it go. Left foot lunges back, big step. Right arm goes high. Look up at that thumb. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. One more here. See if you can peek up at that thumb. Take one more big breath. And then step it back, plank pose, nice and strong, lower all the way or halfway. Up dog, breathe in, down dog as you breathe out. Okay, this is the part where you can take a breather, get some water, catch your breath, take a breath in, and a big breath out. As I drool a little bit, I'm not sure why, sorry about that. Okay, all right, crossover punches. So we're gonna stay in like a kind of a wide squat, right? Palms start facing up and elbows hug in. And then we're gonna cross the weights up at shoulder height and then bring them back down. And then do it again, you're gonna switch. So each time you punch out, the other hand's going on top. So right hand on top, switch it back, left hand on top. And you wanna keep them at shoulder height. Try not to bring them out like right at shoulder height each time. That's exercise one. And then we go right into warrior two high curl. We're gonna do 30 seconds or 25 seconds on this side. Keep the elbows in line with your shoulders. You can also do this, right? If you don't want to do the high curl, this works more of like the shoulders. This works more of the biceps. Halfway, we're gonna just switch. Left foot turns forward, back foot turns in, warrior two on this side. And then, then we make our way to our floor. Plank row. So you're gonna take I like to take my feet wider here so I have more balance. You can always take it on your knees. As long as the knees are not under the hips, they're behind, right? So you're gonna press into your right hand and you're gonna draw that elbow in and up. In and up, try to keep those hips super still. 25 seconds on one side, switch to the other side, and then we're up to the next exercise. The last exercise is my favorite. So the key here is to keep the back flat, right? So when we take this, we're gonna take our weights, and I want you to lower your legs so your back's flat. If it starts to arch here, I want you to stop here, okay? Your legs can be here. But as long as your back is flat, I want you lifting your shoulders, pressing in your back, and squeezing the weights at the top. All right? The main thing is to protect the back and to strengthen the back is to keep this super flat, okay? So we don't want it arched and we don't, we want it nice and strong. So if your legs are here, your legs are here. I don't care where your legs are, I just want your back flat, okay? We got 15 seconds till we start. Let's stand up nice and tall. Grab your weights. Take your feet a little wider than you would a yoga squat. So take your toes out, heels in. Bend your knees and keep the weight back in the heels, okay? Try to sit back a little bit. Elbows in, palms facing up, and we're in it. Go, crossover punches. Crossover punches. So this is gonna feel a little longer because this is the only exercise we're doing where we don't have to switch sides. Actually, the last one, we don't have to switch sides either. So the first and last exercise of the 4 are the ones that are gonna feel the longest because we're not switching sides, right? Warrior two we have next. We're gonna switch one leg and then switch on the other. That kind of breaks it up a little bit. So keep going. Let's add the inhale. Inhale back, exhale punch. Inhale back, exhale punch. So when you squeeze the elbows in and back, that's engaging the upper back, okay? Keep going. I don't know about you, my arms are already tired. My arms are already fatigued. Keep going, drop the hips. About 10 seconds. Keep going. Give me one more on each side. 1, 2, straighten the legs, warrior two, left side. So left foot's forward, back foot's on a tilt, elbows up, bend in the front leg, go. So I might do high bicep curls on this side, and then on the other side, maybe do the W thing. We'll see what happens. Elbows in. If the weights get to be too much, you can always take them, like lower them for a little bit and then bring them back up. You can do it without the weights, or you can lower to a lighter weight, right? Whew, keep breathing. It's amazing how much the light weights add up, right? 2-3 pounds is no joke. When you're ready, release the weights, switch sides. Right leg is forward, right leg's bent, warrior two, high curl, or these kind of W things, your choice. These feel good. I like these a lot. Oh, this is only round 1 of 3. So keep going. Don't use all your energy in the first round, right? We need to save it for the third in particular. Give me one more punch, and then bring it down. One weight in your left hand, plank pose, knees up or down. You decide where you're going. When you're ready, go. In and up. In and up. Try not to lift your left hip. If your left hip is lifting, drop your knees and lift your feet. Bring your heart forward. I'm sweating already. Squeeze that elbow back. Squeeze that elbow back. Squeeze. If the hips are lowering, drop the knees. I'd rather you really strong in your tricep pull back, right? Your row. I'd rather you really strong here. That's why I dropped my knees. I felt my left hip lifting. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to fight this. I'm not going to fight this. And let's be real. This isn't easier. Switch sides. Go. It might feel easier because your knees are down, but you're still supporting yourself. You're still pressing into that left hand. Squeeze the elbow back. Squeeze the elbow back. Squeeze. Squeeze. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and flip on over. Flip on over. Lie on your back. Take your weights and then find out where your back is the flattest, okay? And then chest press. Go. So elbows hit the floor and then bring the weights together. Elbows hit the floor, bring the weights together. Focus on that back. This is all part of strengthening your core. If you're shaking like a leaf, good. Good, that's what we want. We want this work. Oh my gosh. Reset, you can always reset, go. Maybe take your legs up higher. As long as your back's flat, it's still work. It's still work. the back not being flat is, we don't want to mess around with that. We want to keep the back nice and strong. Keep lifting. Lift those shoulders. Got 20 seconds left. You can do anything for 20 seconds. Can you lower your feet a little more and press in your low back? Oh my goodness, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 10 seconds. We got a full minute recovery on the other side of this. Keep going. Oh my gosh, I saved this one for last because it's definitely the hardest. Keep lifting, and release. Oh my gosh. Squeeze your knees in. I think it's a great time to take a happy baby. We're here, why not, right? Oh my gosh, that feels good. Oh my gosh. We got about 45 seconds till we start all over again. Round two. And you know, the goal of this class is to hit all the body parts, right? The goal of this class is to just hit all those body parts and feel good after 30 minutes. Rock and roll a couple times. That feels really good. Rock and roll a couple times, plant your feet. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come up to stand. Getting ready for our next set. Take a breath in through your nose. Big breath out, got 15 seconds. Big breath in, big breath out. Take your feet wider than yoga squat. Drop into the hips. Elbows pull in. So again, we're using the shoulders as we punch out and we're squeezing the upper back as we pull in. Ready, go, we're in it. Add your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the weights up at shoulder height when you punch out and make sure you're alternating one hand on top of the other. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Keep going. Keep going. Halfway. I hate to even tell you that, but it's, I want to give you an idea where we're at. Keep going. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Warrior 2, left side. Turn your left toes forward. Bend into the front leg. Elbows up and go. Keep those elbows in line with your shoulders. Try to draw your belly in towards your spine, right? Not that this feels like a break at all, but it's something, right? Give a smile if your arms are on fire. These light weights add up quick. They add up quick. One more. Give me one more squeeze of that bicep and then switch sides. Right toes go forward. You can take the W or you can take your bicep curl again, your choice. And have a little gratitude for your body being able to move in this way. For us being healthy and sharing this together, right? There's a lot of people that would, do anything to be able to do stuff like this. And we're doing it, right? So let's be thankful. Let's be grateful. One more. Plank. Let's go. Plank freak. Here we go. Weight in the left hand. Go. Keep the hips even and still. If you can do that, then keep the knees up. Draw your belly in and bring awareness to your right hand. Oh boy. Drop your knees whenever you can and keep them behind the knees or behind the hips, not underneath. Underneath is more tabletop, behind is more plank. Go ahead and switch sides. Woo! Let's go. Keep the hips even. Don't let that right hip lift. Push. Push and pull, right? You're pushing in your left hand, you're pulling with your right. Keep those hips even. Don't let them go higher or lower. Squeeze that elbow in. Squeeze that elbow in. Squeeze. 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 One more. Oh my goodness. Save the best for last. Let's go. We're already here. Take those legs up. Flatten the back. Go. Lift your shoulders off the floor. Movement is medicine, right? We're stressed, we need to move. We're anxious, we need to move. We're depressed, we need to move. It's the best way to turn your energy around. Best way. And you're refueling your tank, right? You're recharging your batteries. See if you can lower the feet a little bit.
Oh my gosh. If you have to take a break, do it. Go. Woo! 20 seconds, then we got a full recovery. Full recovery, and then we're like more than halfway through, right? Lower the legs more. Go. Flex your feet. Toes toward your nose. Press into that low back. I feel mine arching. Press, press, press. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Give your knees a big hug. Oh my goodness. Rock side to side. Rock side to side. Notice your breath. Notice your heart rate. Notice how warm you're feeling, right? See if you can slow your breath down. Rock side to side. And then maybe rock a little front to back. Got about 30 seconds before we start again. I'm gonna take some water. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay. 20 seconds, we're back at it. Last round, and then it's like a child's pose for 4 minutes. Whew. I feel like we might need a yoga squat after this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I never have a plan. I just kind of wing it. So we'll see what happens. All right, get ready. Last squat. Elbows in, palms up. And then when you punch out, twist the palms down. Go. What can you focus on here? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Getting strong. This is your chance to get strong, right? You showed up, you carved out this time for yourself today, and you're recharging the battery so you can get through anything that comes your way today. And I know you can get through anything, right? A lot of times the mind stops us before the body does. Tell yourself you got whatever comes your way today. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And maybe on your agenda, since it's Friday, it's the end of the week, maybe you sit outside for a little bit today. Maybe you relax a little bit today. It's the end of the week. Our weeks are long. Our weeks are busy. Maybe you reward yourself with some rest. I've been embracing that a lot lately, and it's freaking awesome. Straighten the legs. Warrior 2, left side. Here we go. Elbows up. Go. We're in it. Don't let those elbows sink. Keep them up. Keep them up. Nice and strong. Open up as wide as you can, and then squeeze it back in. Squeeze it back in. Ooh. Ooh. Keep going. Switch sides. I have a client on this platform, and I said, she does the on-demand classes. I said, have you done this yoga sculpt yet? It's amazing. She said, no, I'm a little nervous. I said, why? I think it's fine. There's nothing to be nervous about, right? There's nothing to be nervous about. New things are exciting. New things are exciting. Take one more big breath and then release. Oh my gosh. All right, warrior, listen to me. Plank, 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 plank. My mama calls me plank freak. Let's go. Whatever arm you're doing, squeeze it in and up. Squeeze it in and up, and don't let that hip lift. So if your weight's in the left hand, keep that left hip low. I can feel mine lifting, so I'm gonna drop the knees. Push and pull. Push in the right hand, pull with the left. Push in the right hand, pull with the left. Go. Keep lifting those feet higher. Lift the feet higher. So that keeps the chest forward. Go ahead and switch legs, or switch arms. Okay, go. Try a little bit off the knees. It's easy to go like this, right? Keep those hips even and low. You can lift the hip, but that's just cheating yourself, right? I'd rather you drop the knees than lift the hip. Keep going. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Last one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited for this last one to be over with. Okay, go. Go. If you're finding it a little like that you're at ease, right? Maybe lower the legs a little bit more. Look up, lift your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders collapse. Keep pressing and flattening out that back. Flex the feet. Squeeze the weights together so you're working that chest. Lift the shoulders, don't let them lower. Lower the legs a little bit. Press into that low back. Oh my gosh, keep going. Don't let the back arch. Oh, woo. Keep going. Keep going, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. See if you can go lower. Lower. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. One more, give me one more. Oh God, hug him in, let it go. Oh my goodness. I hope you feel good. Here's the deal, you can stay right here. You can stay right here. I'm gonna flip on over and take a puppy pose because I feel like my shoulders need it. So go ahead and take a puppy pose, a child's pose. Puppy pose, your hips are high, your forehead comes down, your arms are long. Oh, this feels amazing. Okay, I like to tuck my toes here. So press into your palms, lift your elbows on your inhale, and then kind of bring your chest closer to the floor on your exhale without moving the arms. Inhale, lift the elbows, palms are like suction cups on that mat. Exhale, lower the chest. So you should feel a little bit more space in the shoulder blades. Can you get a little longer in your arms? Take one more big breath here. One more big breath out. And then move your way into your hands and knees. If you have a hard time blow drying your hair later, I'm sorry, we're washing it. I got a shower after this. I'm not looking forward to it. Separate your knees. Right leg goes back, left arm goes forward. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, reach around, see if you can catch the foot. Look over your left shoulder. See if you can peek back at your toes. Maybe wiggle your toes. Lift your right knee a little higher so maybe you can find those toes in the distance. Take one more big breath and then release. Whew. Wiggle it out. Left leg goes back, right arm goes long. Reach around, find the foot. Look over that shoulder, lift the knee, press the floor away. Press the floor away. Awesome. Release the foot, straighten the legs, plank pose, and then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Go ahead and come forward. Let's take a vinyasa, rinse that out. Lower all the way to your belly. Up dog, cobra, whatever allows you to feel good in your spine. And then down dog, let it go, let it go. All right, go ahead and bring your thumbs to touch. Take your right foot outside your right pinky. You can lower your left knee. Rotate, kind of spin the toes towards the right and kind of roll onto the outer edge of that foot. Take your right arm to the sky. Reach back. If you have the flexibility, maybe you reach back for the foot, right? You can always pad your back knee. If that's too much, like I'm feeling a huge stretch in my left hip flexor and my left quad. But I gotta tell you, it took me a long time to be able to catch my foot here. So if that's not happening today, it's okay. When you're ready, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Bend your knee, fan your hip, stay here or flip it. Stay here or flip it. Here we go. Jenna, you got this. I know you love your flip dogs. Take one more big breath. And then downward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bring your thumbs to touch. Left foot steps outside the left pinky. Right knee lowers to the floor. Roll to the outer edge of that foot. So kind of like you're lifting the arch, and then take your left arm high. Look up at that left thumb. Gratitude for the movement today. And then if you have the flexibility, maybe this side's different. Or maybe you bend it and just see how far you can reach, right? It's a nice stretch in the top of the right leg. We don't want your knee to feel funky. So if it feels funky on your knee, you can kind of release that and just stay here. This is great, right? I always like to offer options because you never know where you can go, right? Maybe for a year you haven't been able to grab your foot, but today you try it and it's a little bit closer, right? Doesn't happen overnight. Doesn't happen overnight. We're in an instant gratification world. It's not the case with yoga. It takes a long time. Left leg goes high, bend your knee, fan your hips, stay here or flip your dog. You know, I'm 47. So 47 years of tightness, right? Probably going to take 47 years of yoga to release it all, right? A couple yoga classes isn't going to do the trick. It's the consistency that makes the difference, whether it's once a week, twice a week, whatever it is, makes a huge difference. Drop your head back, take one more big breath, and then back to your down dog. Walk your feet through. My goodness, come to a seat. Hands behind you, feet pressed. Take a breath in. Take your hips as high as you can. Drop your head back. I am very grateful for this class today and being able to close the week and start the weekend off on the right foot, right? Sit up nice and tall. Thank you all for coming and showing up. Your hands to heart center. Take a breath in. And a big breath out. Let your shoulders relax. Big breath in. Let your shoulders relax. One more breath here. Deep breath in. Let your shoulders relax. Thumb knuckles to your third eye center. With so much gratitude for the movement, the breath, and sharing it together on this beautiful Friday, we bow forward to say namaste. Namaste. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you feel amazing. Have a great day.